Good morning, everyone. Welcome to online class. The last tense, last part in the tense, we are going to deal in this class. Future perfect continuous tense. And the pattern for future perfect continuous tense is subject plus will shall plus have been plus verb ing form. Subject plus will shall plus have been plus verb ing form. Again, if the subject is first person, shall will be used. If the subject is second person or third person, then modals will be used. In now let's see in what context future perfect continuous will be used. An action which will begin before a definite time in the future and will just end up at that time or may continue even after that. So, an action which will begin before a definite time in the future and it will just end up at that time or may continue even after that. Such actions are mentioned in future perfect continuous tense. With an example, we shall make it more clear. When I reach my school at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, the teacher will have been giving remedial classes. When I reach my school at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, the teacher will have been giving remedial classes. In this example, the future definite future time is 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. 8:30 a.m. tomorrow is the future time. That time, that definite time, I reach school. I reach school by 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. But the action will take place before that. So the action, what is that? The teacher is taking remedial classes. That class will begin before 8:30, maybe 8 o'clock or maybe 7:30. So the before the definite time, the action will take place. And by 8:30, the action may get over or it may continue. In this example, when I reach my school at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, the teacher will have been giving remedial classes. That is going on. So it started, the taking of the remedial class started by the teacher before 8:30, and by the time 8:30 when I reach the school, it will be going on. The classes will be going on. So that is what mentioned by an action which will begin before a definite time in the future. So the action started before definite time in the future is 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, and action is going to start before that, and by 8:30 it may get over or it will still be continuing. Now, keywords in this can be used the since or for as for before a definite time or a fixed time point, and for before a period of time. That also can be used in these sentences. In this sentence. Now, some of the other tenses used to future, giving reference to future time. Some other tenses are also used to refer to the future time. One is by using, normally we express future actions by using will or shall. I shall go to Agra tomorrow, a future action. By using will or shall, we usually the common practice of mentioning future tense is by the use of will or shall. Another is by using simple present tense. Simple present tense is, of course, the action that takes place at the present. But here, in certain cases, if the action that is taking place is pre-planned, its decisions have been, arrangements have been taken much before, then such actions can be, for the future tense, can be expressed in a simple present tense also. What time does the match begin? Match is not begun yet. It is not going on now, but it is going to begin. So, what does the time the match? What time does the match begin? So, though it is in simple present, it indicates towards the future when the match will begin, or what time the match will begin. That is expressed in a simple present tense. Then another, by using present continuous tense. By using present continuous tense also, future actions can be mentioned. Especially this one also, as I said, for expressing an important pre-planned action that is going to take place can be expressed in present continuous tense. The PM is leaving for America next week. Of course, next week. Usually, present continuous tense is used to express an action which is taking place at the moment. But next week is a future time, and an action is going to take place next week, that is expressed in present continuous tense. And because the planning has already been done, so we can express the future action in a present continuous tense. The PM is, Prime Minister is leaving for America next week. So next week he is going to America. All the plans have been done now itself. Then another way of expressing future is by using going to, the verb going to. When we say going to, I am going to drink some water, means I am not to drink water, I am not drinking water now, but it will happen in the future. I am going to take bath. I have not taken bath. I am not taking bath at present, but I am going to take bath. That means I will take bath. Then by using about to, this train is about to come. The train is about to come. It has not come. It is not coming. It will come. But it will happen in the near future. Such future actions also can be expressed through simple present tense, present continuous tense, by using the phrase going to, or by using the phrase about to. We can express future actions. Thank you everyone. This is all about tenses. Thank you once again.